We will learn about the pathway of the air in our humans. So daily we are we are breathing air. Without breathing air, we can't live. So what is how the air is passes in our respiratory system? So first of all, the air enters into the nostrils. Nostrils means మన నోస్లో ఉన్నటువంటి హోల్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, ఆ హోల్స్ నుంచి మనకి ఎయిర్ అనేది ఎంటర్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో దట్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎయిర్ ఎంటరింగ్ ప్లేస్ ఈజ్ nostrils. So from the nostrils, the air after it will enters into the nasal cavities. Nasal cavities mean the red two upper arrows and lower arrows there, no? So that two parts are known as a nasal cavities. So in the nasal cavities, what happens to the air means the air is filtered through the moisture present in the nasal cavity and remove the dust particles. Removing the dust particles from the air because the moisture is present in the nasal cavity. So here the air is partially filtered here in the nasal cavity. Then after it will enters into the pharynx. Pharynx is it is a common junction for the J for junction for the digestive system and respiratory system. How can we say means here we can see that red arrows and black arrows, no? So red arrows means it is a windpipe and black arrows is a food pipe. So for these two paths only one junction is there here. Black arrows and red arrows come close to each other at one place. That one place is a junction. That junction is a pharynx. Here in the pharynx, then one important more important part is there, that is the epiglottis. Epiglottis means it is a lid like structure which is covered the larynx part. Windpipe top ni manam larynx అంటాము. So in that larynx, then one part is covering when we take food from the mouth, it will comes through the our mouth and enter into the pharynx. So if when the food comes means the lid will close the close the larynx part. When it will close, then the food will not enter. Black arrows will not enter. Black arrows mean food. So that food will not enter into the mm, larynx or windpipe. It will enter into the food pipe. It is the most important part in the junction part, that is a epiglottis. So junction part, what it is a pharynx is a junction part for the digestive and respiratory system. Then after pharynx, it will enters into the fourth part, that is the, so here red arrows means air path I am showing. So that red arrows will comes to the top of the windpipe. The top of the windpipe is known as a fourth part, larynx. So the fourth part is a larynx. So larynx is a looks like here. Uh, Larynx is a very stiff box. It has some vocal cords in it. Vocal cords, when air passes through them, then the vocal cords will vibrate and it will give sound to us. So larynx is also called as a sound box. Then after larynx, the air enters into the windpipe, that is a trachea. Fifth part is a trachea. Trachea means it is a windpipe. Then after it will enters into the two branches. Two branches are coming from the windpipe. The two branches are known as, sixth part is a bronchus. Two parts divided, and each part will enters into the lungs. Then after the bronchus also again divided into small branches. That seventh part is bronchioles. So from the seventh part, bronchioles, after air passes from the bronchioles to eighth part is a alveolus. Eighth part to alveolus. From the alveolus, the air enters into the blood. Ninth part is a blood. So from the blood, air passes from the nostril to nasal cavity, the pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, and alveolus to blood. So alveolus means what? The cluster of air sacs are known as a alveolus. Here gaseous exchange will takes here only. Gaseous exchange from the alveolus, the oxygen is enters into the blood. From the blood, the carbon dioxide will enters into the alveolus. So this is the air path in our body. So blood carry the oxygen to all parts and collect carbon dioxide from them. So here carbon dioxide path ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే carbon dioxide um, whenever the blood is gives the oxygen, then the uh, waste part carbon dioxide is collected from the cells, and from the blood the carbon dioxide is enters into the alveoli, next bronchioles, bronchus, trachea, larynx, pharynx and nasal cavity, then not nostrils to send outside. సో నెక్స్ట్ ద ఎయిర్ పాత్ ఆర్ ఆక్సిజన్ పాత్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే ఫస్ట్ నాస్ట్రిల్స్లోకి ఎంటర్ అవుతుంది, దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ నాజల్ క్యావిటీ, నెక్స్ట్ ఫారింగ్స్, లారింగ్స్, ట్రాకియా, బ్రాంకస్, బ్రాంక్యూల్స్, alveoli and blood. So here one important part is there, no, that is a epiglottis. If epiglottis is not present in our body, in our respiratory system, food may enters into the trachea and it leads to death and may not be speak. So because here epiglottis not there means lid not there means the food enters into the windpipe, and there is no air passes, and the vocal cords will not vibrate, so sound will not be mm, comes from that. And may not be speak, we will may not be speak if a epiglottis not present there. So this is the all path of the oxygen in our humans. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and lastly ninth. Thank you.